is what they have in the equity in their house. And much evidence has shown, much research, that when people become homeowners, it changes a lot about their lifestyle. Now they're committed to a place. They want to fix it up. They spend time in the yard. The family spends more time together, so there's more stability in the family. Husband and wife know they've accomplished something together, and there's a certain bonding that goes with that. And a lot of positive things happen. Families begin to amass some equity, and they can step up to the next larger house or get a second mortgage for children's college or something. But home ownership in and of itself does change people's lifestyles. And what we're trying to do with our company, American City Vista, is to build an ample, generous-sized square footage with good designs in areas of cities where housing has not been built in a long time, maybe in the central city, maybe in a neighborhood which has just been overlooked. And so give people good value at good prices. That's the kind of the central goal of our program.
Appreciate it. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more with Henry and the city of McKinney about affordable housing. Be right back. Welcome back to your real estate advisor. Henry Cisneros is with us, and in studio right now with me is Beth Bentley from the city of McKinney. How you doing, Beth?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Henry's going to be listening to your questions, to your answers, I should say, my questions, and we'll see if we can help the city of McKinney out a little bit, and also tell the viewers a little bit more about what's happening around the state of Texas. The city of McKinney, Beth, you've got a new affordable housing program.
We do.
Tell us about what you guys are doing.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me on the show. The city is extremely excited about offering affordable housing opportunities. We've taken a look at opportunities not only for the builder but for the home buyer and a comprehensive package for the home buyer. What we've done is the city staff has worked extensively with a citizens committee in conjunction with a city council member, Councilman Whitfield, and providing up to $1 million. We proposed $1 million in action items for affordable housing, and those are inclusive of builder permit exemptions, engineering fee exemptions, erosion control deposit exemptions, possible lot donation. We'll have to get approval from the local taxing entities for that. Also, we're looking at a comprehensive education, homebuyer education program for the home buyers. And
what incentives do you have for developers like Henry Cisneros? If he wanted to come to the city of McKinney and do something, what incentives do you have for developers?
What we've tried to do is waive those upfront costs, which usually make affordable housing not affordable.
Like an impact fee, for instance?
Well, what we've done with the impact fee is we've tried to take the value of the impact fee as well as the engineering fee and combine that to in the form of a grant at closing for the home buyer. What we're looking to do for the developer is to defray the erosion control deposit, which could be upward $20,000 up front, and also to have an exemption of the builder permit fees.
Henry, what do you think about this? Have you had anything like this down in San Antonio?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Beth and the city of McKinney. Sounds to me like a tremendous idea, tremendous program, and it will make it possible for builders to come in and do a better job of providing homes at the median, at the 80% of median, and below that as affordable homes. This issue is very important, and cities like McKinney are doing the right thing in beginning to address it, because the connection between where working families live and the prosperity of the community, the jobs and so forth, is absolutely key.
It's tied together.
I can tell you right now in California, there are communities where teachers cannot live on their salaries in the communities where they teach because the housing is too expensive. There is a community in Silicon Valley, up in Northern California, in the computer area, where police officers have to work 12-hour shifts and live in dormitories between the 12-hour shifts because they can't work the normal 5, 8-hour shifts and go home and return every day for work because they have to live so far because housing prices are so high in the region that a police officer's salary won't get it. So McKinney is doing a good thing here in preventing that from being the reality for itself and for the Dallas area. And yes, the answer is responsible builders will respond to that kind of initiative and build affordable homes.
You know, right now we've got a call on here. Let's see if we can talk to Deborah. Deborah, this is Chet Wilke, Henry Cisneros, and we have Beth with us today. How can we all help you?
Well, my question is, I mean, you're talking about affordability, and
right.
I've been looking for the past couple of months, looking at housing and stuff like that, and I've been noticing for what the builders are asking, for what their prices are, you're not really getting, if you really, really look very, very hard at the models and you take a very good hard look, the amount of space that you're getting is very, very small. Talking about energy conservation so that if you move in, you're not slammed with huge energy courses.
Right.
They're just not there. And I know Frisco has now, or supposed to be doing something where they're requiring builders, they're going to build in Frisco, that they build energy, you know, conservative, conservation-type homes. But I don't see this statewide.
Well, you know, it's not easy because the cost of land has skyrocketed a whole lot. Now, Henry Cisneros is tied in with K&B Homes. They're also building in Frisco, Texas, in addition to down in San Antonio, and they're involved with your project. Is that correct, Henry?
Yes, we are doing that, and I would say to the caller, we hope to be into the Dallas area in places like Grand Prairie and Dallas. Want to take a look at this McKinney program and other communities around the Dallas area. But the trick is to find land at good prices so that the homes can be built, perhaps a slightly greater density to get, you know, a better value for folks, and good floor plans that make sense for families, single-story and two-story homes, good materials, good quality, and still have them come in at median price or below. And that's what I think responsible builders have to do. The emphasis has to be on pricing, and of course there's competition, so that helps keep prices reasonable. But it is a lot of work to get there, but I do believe that it is possible to do it, and we'll see more of it in response to the caller's question.
Thanks, Henry. Thank you very much for your call, Deborah. We appreciate it. Those challenges and Henry's vision when we come right back after this break. See you in a little bit. Welcome back to your Real Estate Advisor. We're talking about affordable housing with Henry Cisneros. Henry, building homes is a little bit different than being a TV executive or a politician. How have you met that challenge?
Well, it's yes, it is different. It has many similarities to having the things that I did when I was mayor of San Antonio, and of course many similarities to the work that I did at HUD. As a matter of fact, I got the real motivation to do this from things that I saw at HUD, where cities were building single-family detached homes in the central areas of cities on a large scale, not the traditional 10 or 15 homes of nonprofit infill developers, but 100 homes, 150 homes, 200 homes, enough to make a difference and really, you know, have an impact on revitalizing the neighborhood. So we have launched this effort. We've now built a subdivision in San Antonio where we've sold over 100 homes already just since February in an area of San Antonio where no homes had been sold in 40 years. Nice homes ranging from about $80,000 to about $120,000 in the San Antonio setting. We will announce tomorrow, rather day after tomorrow, Monday, the 25th, a 300-unit development in Laredo, in an area of Laredo where no homes have been built.
Excellent.
Starting in about the mid-70s.
Excellent.
We hope to do this in Austin, Houston, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area very soon. In fact, we have property that we're working on now and advancing on in all of those places outside of the normal places where people would build. And as a result, you find the land a little cheaper, the city cooperates, and you can bring homes in at median and affordable prices for families who never dreamed that they could get to home ownership. And home ownership, I learned at HUD, is, well, it's the way most Americans get their piece of the American dream. It means everything psychologically, spiritually, and it means economically that they're on a track toward owning something of their own. It's very important. I'm committed to doing this for a long time.
Everybody wins, don't they?
It is a win-win-win proposition. It's a win for the family. It's a win for